Hello, hello, hello. 129.29 for the day. Something fishy, you think? Yeah, this stock is pretty crazy, isn't it? Let's go, Dan. Happy Friday. I don't like this hat. Actually, well, not today. I don't like the hat. You know, hats are like vibes. I wanted a different color hat today, but it's okay though. Dan, good morning. Virus, good morning. Happy Friday. Oleg, good morning. Happy Friday. Christopher, good morning. War, good morning. What's the best price to get into? We'll take a look. Emma, good morning. Paul, good morning. Tesh, good morning. John, good morning. Thor, good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Richie, good morning. Jay, good morning. I can always say Jay and know that Jay is in the chat, you know. A, good morning. The offering scared people, but it did a massive squeeze. Yup, it did. Abdu, woof, woof, on fire, cooking. Jose, good morning. X, good morning. Q, good morning. River, good morning. Chefman, good morning. Brad, good morning. Jeff, good morning. Laura, good morning. Maggie, good morning. Info page, good morning. Natalia, good morning. Tony, good morning. Patricia, good morning. Taste, Ayo Grewal, good morning. Good morning, T Strong. Maynor, good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Another week is almost over. Well, I mean, Dan's been on vacation, but anyways. Yo, PJ, good morning. Good morning. Look at this though. Look at this price action. So these guys announced the stupid offering, right? So that scared people. Obviously, every time you do an offering, that's gonna happen. But then look at what happened. Look at what happened this morning on this stock. That thing was at four. That thing closed at $4.40, and then went down to $3.60. And then all of a sudden, when pre-market opened, that thing said, "Excuse me, from $4.40, guys, for TNON." I mean, I'm gonna keep scrolling up because this is wild. I'm now sitting at $60, by the way. $80, $90, like insane, right? $108. You know what's crazy? $135. You know what's crazier though? Is that this thing ran up that much and it still found a way to do a double top. Like it came back down to $55 from 100 and something, and then went back up again. to create a double top. You know, like the audacity. uh, Honestly, I don't know if I have an answer for you, TK. Yeah, no, stuff like this has happened before, but it's very rare. Like it's very, very rare that this happens. You know, the float is super, super low. Like the float is so low that it's so much easier for this to happen, right? This might have been a short closing on the position. It might have been. There's so many things that it could have been. People FOMOing combined with shorts, um, and you never want to try and look at this store and try to replicate it, right? If you look at these stocks, these are usually the type of stocks that build like bad habits. You know, because people tend to hold these stocks now. You know, after the offering, hoping for something like this. This happens once a year, right? So when you're sitting in a stock and you're like, don't do that ever. Yeah, no, it doesn't make a whole bunch of sense, does it? Bond market at low volume. Hello, good morning. An order at a major firm. Yeah, see, that's the thing though. There could be so many different explanations. $1,000. Yeah, I bet. Yeah, like possible, very possible. I'll buy one share. See, stuff like that can easily happen in pre-market. Once the market opens, though, there's so much more resistance in the way that like it's really hard to happen. You know, what's Nvidia doing this morning, guys? Red? Yeah, I blame virus. You know what's interesting is how they closed it below 120. Criminals. The S&P slightly green this morning. Slightly green. Yeah, I mean the good thing though, Chris, is that it's $11, right? But that $11 could also get you closer to becoming a member and make more than $11, Chris. Come join us in Discord. Don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already, please and thank you. Hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel, and if you're not a member yet, come join us. Alrighty. So TNON, obviously, we're going to be looking at. Not sure how this thing is going to perform today, though. XXII has actually been a good scalp in pre-market. It's now just sitting in a supply zone, so that's a bit of a problem, right? It's just really struggling closer to 60 cents. And then there's a whole bunch of other pre-market names that just look sus, right? So IMRX doesn't look horrible because it has a nice demand zone and it's holding the 200. So your next resistance is closer to $2.20. Dylan, good morning. That's already scalped half of your futures goal, Dan. Dan, what's your futures goal? Like when you're what's your futures goal? Can I tell you what I think about it? Friday time. Wolf, what's your position? I'll take a look for sure. But what's your position in that stonk? Okay, so mm-mm-mm. Yeah, probably. I bet you. Yeah, I agree with you. I bet you TNON is gonna get halted immediately. You shoot for $3,000 a day, Dan. Beautiful. That's a really nice goal. And Dan usually hits that $3,000 a day. So, and that's another thing too that some people will look at that and say, oh, but I want to make $3,000 a day. Dan has been trading for a damn long time. You know what I mean? So you never want to compare. You want to go on that singular journey, right? And OBLG. I'm trying to multitask. So you got in at $6.42. Okay, you're not too far off. Um, Not too far off. You kind of bought this thing at resist. If you bought this thing this morning, you kind of bought it. Even if you bought it yesterday, you bought it at resistance, right? So Wolf, that's a bit of a problem, isn't it? Right. So you're going to need a breakout. The good thing about the stock though is that it keeps hanging around that level, so that's a good thing. But so you bought in at 642. This is 642, right around this price, and then it pushed up a little bit higher, but it's been failing constantly at this price that you got it at, right? So that's a bit of a problem. So you're going to need a breakout here. If I were you though, I would for sure make sure that I have a stop loss somewhere, um, and then go from there. Mike. Uh, Thor, I mean, yes and no. People have made monies already today, though. Mike says, I try not to lose $500 a day. No, leave that alone, please. Some days I hit it, some days I don't. I can only take what the market gives me, not what I want from it. Big difference. Exactly, Dan. Exactly. Um, exactly. So, yep. That's one of the differences between someone that's been doing it for a long time versus someone that's new to the market is most people expect to hit that goal every single day, and some days the market just doesn't want to give you that, and that's okay, because some days you make more than that, right? Come on, something go boom skis. Question for you guys in the chat though. What's your favorite name into the open? We have 3 minutes left. What is your favorite stonk as we go into the open? Mm, yeah, let me see here. XXII. IMRX. Everything kind of looks a bit sus though, doesn't it? So that looks interesting. VMAR is just slowly selling off here, but let's see what happens at the open. MNTS looks interesting, so maybe MNTS. MNTS. What's Elon spamming now? MNTS KK. Okay, sounds good. PRZO had news, no price action though. XXII Chris, OBLG Megan. Okay. IMRX all day. Okay. XXII Spy. TK, yes. Eyes on TNON. Virus Tesla. Okay, sounds good. Some errands for my kitty cat. Okay, sounds good. Mark Rider. See you later. Be safe, please. Nvidia is back to green, guys. Nice pop on Nvidia there. What happened? The S&P has been green the entire morning, but yeah, nice pop on Nvidia. Let me take a look at ATPC. I know that one's popped up quite a few times in Discord. I just haven't looked at it. It doesn't seem to be it doesn't seem to be doing too much for now, though. But it kind of looks like one of the names that could do something at the open. So that's another one to pay attention to for sure. ATPC. So clearly it's below the 9 EMA for now, Paul. So it needs to get back above, right? That's the mistake you made yesterday. Alrighty, so be very careful, please. As long as the weather holds, I like it. I like it, PJ. I like it. TNON with a bit of a pop there. Again, when something is been as crazy as this stock has this morning, we have to pay attention, right? I'm just waiting for the halt because it's coming. I'm surprised they haven't done it yet, but it's coming. There goes $13, right? $13. MNTS is sitting right below supply zone of 70 cents, so it needs to break above that. XXII is just kind of consolidating for now, with the VWAP there. So let's see if we can maybe sell up to the 200 EMA. That would be nice if we can. TNON is at 1364. IMRX again, good name, right? Good consolidation of the 200 EMA. So let's see if we can stay above that $2 range and break above 220, because I think that's so that was the level we failed at last time, kind of, right? Slightly above 220. So let's see if we can break above that supply zone. Actually, TNON is halted up, right? TNON is halted up already. So it was about time, I guess. About time, TNON, right? XXII isn't doing anything yet. It's just had too much resistance at the top there. So we either come back and retest the 200 EMA, or break above that supply zone if we want to push higher. Alrighty, Nvidia looks good. The S&P is losing some of those gains. Nvidia is cooking though. Oof. Let Nvidia cook. There goes IMRX right back to the bottom. So again, that should kind of be obvious though, right? There's resistance at $2.20, especially at the open. If it doesn't break above that, then stay away from it. Good morning, Nemo. Good morning. Is anybody holding a TNON in the chat? Type in yes if you are. Uh, Type in yes if you are. TNON. That's interesting actually. uh, yeah. Um, yeah. You are Lena. Okay. Uh, mm, Here we go. 23. You forgot to take the dip at 11.50. Unbelievable. I'm kidding. $11, George. Okay. Are you out of those plays, Abdu? Let's go. Well done, Abdu. 14. You got in at 14. $13. Okay. Well, yeah. Let's hope that this thing can on halt and keep pushing higher. Alrighty. Let's hope that it can on halt and keep pushing higher. Uh, okay. Let's see here. Okay. Uh, I don't know if we will get that though. Yeah. Mm. Yep. VMAR is on fire. Yeah, nice little pop at the open. Let's see if we can close above the 200 EMA there, though. I don't know if we're going to get to the level that I want to get, though, for XXII here. I don't know if we will get to the level that I wanted to get to. Let's see what it does. ATPC, nothing. Yeah, it's kind of curling, isn't it? So it looks like it's holding the bottom there, 230 for you, Paul. Are you in a position? And then this on the left-hand side, that's OMIC. It's still testing resistance though, right? So testing resistance at $9.30. $9.30. And then TNON is obviously still halted here. IMRX isn't really doing much, right? It's testing the bottom of the range, so let's see what happens. And then go from there. Uh, hmm. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I want to be like so 40 to 39 or like 40 to 39 ish, but I don't know if we're gonna get there. I don't know if we're gonna get there. I think we just dropped to 42.50, but that's about it though. So see we could drop a little bit more there. Uh, let's see. It's coming. Mm, liquidity. Yeah, we still halted on the other one. Oh no, TNON is unhalted, guys. It looks like it popped to 1550 and then halted down, maybe. Yeah, it's halted down actually. So it went to almost $16. 1580 at the highest there, 1580, yeah. And then halted back down at $13. Um yeah. Hmm. Anyways, let's see what TNON can give us. Stop loss Abdu for both. Okay, perfect. I know, right, Josh? Yeah. Yup. So they did a 4.2 million share offering. I need to go back and look again. Yeah, it's halted down. I need to go back and look again. Good morning, Erin. So let's see now that we've hit that 41 ish. Let's see if we can start to consolidate for XXII. If not, then it's a problem. Let's see if we can start to find a base. For XXII. Yeah, no, it's halted. So hopefully some of you guys took some profits off that thing. It's crazy though when it moves like that because it's really hard for you to manage your position. Um, so that can be really frustrating. So just be careful with that thing, please. Alrighty, please and thank you. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. What's Nvidia doing here? Nvidia still cooking, guys? Yeah. These candles are overly extended, but Nvidia does look good this morning. The S&P is back above 560 now as well. So testing the highs of pre-market as well. Testing the highs. VMAR is failing at the 200 EMA. That's not a massive surprise. IMRX is still holding that demand zone, which is a good thing, right? It's holding $1.97 to $2 ish. So if we could stay above that for anybody that's holding this, because I know quite a few of you guys were interested in this one, right? So if you're holding that, then that's a good thing. Well, I mean, if you're holding it, it's a good thing that it's holding the bottom and it needs to hold that bottom, right? It needs to keep closing those candles above. If it doesn't, then you have a problem. Ready? So it needs to keep closing above. And it looks like it's bouncing again, right? We just came back to 198 and then back to 206. So IMRX is fighting to hold that green zone. Fighting. It's like, please. Let me hold, please. So that thing needs to stay above that. And then we're finally trying to curl here on XXII, right? Trying. So let's see if we can go for a bit of a push there. Alrighty, so that signal range we wanted in Discord was 41 to that 38. So it looks like all we're getting is kind of the top of the range, isn't it? So for now, and then we're failing at the 9 EMA, so that's another obstacle that needs to be broken. Another little obstacle that needs to be broken. Okay. See if we can get multiple tests of the bottom there. Multiple test of the bottoms. Um Pretty good bounce though, right? From 103 for Nvidia. Really, really good bounce. Yeah, the spread on this is becoming a little bit wild, isn't it? Yeah. The only thing I don't like about this is how the buying pressure that comes in after a sell off is not amazing, right? So when something sells off and it's trying to bounce, you almost want the pressure to come in on the upside as well. Um, Otherwise, people just say thank you, bye bye. Look at that pop, guys. Look at that explosion, IMRX. Look at that. Boom skis. Again, beautiful demand zone, right? So if you're holding that, congratulations. And it did what it was supposed to do, right? It found support and it just kept holding the support. So, but then what's happened now is it's pushed right to resistance again, right to resistance, and then sold off, right? So that $2.20 is a problem. Abdu, monies. Well done. Well done, skis. do, do. Trashla puts today for virus. Puts. You made a few bucks, Abdu. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Someone in Discord made some nice monies today. Some very nice monies. Some very nice monies. Uh, fell asleep. Na, 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 na. Yes, kind of. A couple more virus. Okay, nice. Very, very nice. Come on, come on, come on. Looks like we're going back down to retest again, which is good. So we're going into that range we want, huh? Let's see. There's the now the question is, can we start to bounce off this candle here? Can we start to consolidate, right? So what's the oh yeah, perfect. What did Paul do? Today is green for me. Very happy at work. Let's go, Paul. Let's go. Well done. Paul is green today, guys. He is green. He's green. He's green. Are we on halted on the other one? Yeah, TNON is on halted and it's gone right back down to where it came from. Right back to where it came from. 202 to 218 line. That's a beautiful scalp. That's actually a very perfect scalp. A perfect scalp. Yeah, beautiful. The only question now is, can we actually break out and go boom skis, Lion? What did you get in ad? Yeah, that thing is not giving us any sort of a bounce, is it? You can always see like the consolidation, like a bit of a consolidation off the level that you're looking for. Um, but then the volume just doesn't come in, and that's a problem, right? The volume just doesn't come in. There goes 220 again. And boom skis. Is that the high of the day? Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, this candle was also in pre-market, so 237. That's a bit of a sus candle though, as soon as it opened. A bit of a sus candle. Paul, you made $400 today. Let's go. What did you play with? What did you get into? I think looks like it's going for the okay. I mean, that's the only thing they had though, that $15 price target for IMRX. Not that it's going to that price, it's not going to that price. Whew, that thing just broke above that high like it's nothing. Brand new highs of the day. That thing is just cooking. Early pre-market, Paul. Good job. There you go. Line on the same page with you on that one. On the same page. Good morning, traders. Good morning. That's not the right ticker symbol, is it? Okay. Yeah. So again, if yeah, so we're not again like it's really struggling below the nine. I think what we tried to do there was get that liquidity drop, but it's not really holding the 200, right? Not at all. Well done R7. So not behaving at all. It needs to get those candles back above the 200 and close above, right? So that 38 is actually what we should have gone for. Um, but funny enough, right? Lion. Funny enough, not funny, but you know what I mean. Anyways, the closer we get to 250, though, the more cautious you should be for your position, R7. So maybe start thinking about locking in those gains soon. Please and thank you. That's not the right symbol. $2.40. Yeah, the S&P is cooking. Look at that push there. I every time I look at the S&P and then I look at Nvidia, I'm glad that Nvidia doesn't run the market anymore. I'm really happy that they've done that split. I think that's the reason why they split these companies is partly so people can afford it. Um, but I also think like and then so the company can make money because the companies do make monies on those. Um, right? Especially when it's a forward split, right? So they're having to sell more. But anyway, so then it has less control on the markets because Nvidia, every move that Nvidia made in the past, the markets would follow. Now it's different, so that's a good thing. So now we are $4 away from all-time highs, guys. $4 from all-time highs. Okay, back to IMRX here. So $2.45. You got in at 230. Very nice. No, 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 no. Laura, did you sold already though, right? ATPC. Yeah, not horrible. It's still sitting below that supply zone at 310, 320. But it's still up 80% though, right? So good job. Good jobs. What did you buy at, Laura? What did you buy at? What did you sell at? Two, 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 two. That's a really nice looking chart, right? Nice little crossover. But that supply is preventing it from going any higher. Very nice chart. R7, you sold at 246. Congratulations. Well done. Good scalp. Right? Closer to support, out at closer to resistance. Well done. You're in at $2, stop at 212, limit at 250. Okay. I mean, your limit is not that far away. So hopefully it hits here soon for you. I would, if I were you though, I would change that stop loss. That stop is way too low when your limit is this close. Like you're 5 cents from hitting your limit, but your stop loss is way all the way down there. But maybe it's gonna hit anyways. Right there you go. Your limit has been hit. So congratulations, $2.50. Congratulations. Yeah. So when you're that close to resistance and you know that your limit is like a few cents from hitting, right? Don't leave your stop loss all the way down there because if people sell and it goes all the way down, you're gonna be so pissed, right? We have a new member, guys. A new member. A new member. A new member. This is the one we should have played with the signal on this morning, right, guys? Yeah, XXII was annoying this morning, even though it's still playing with 40 cents, right? So still kind of in that range we wanted. It's still annoying though, isn't it? So this one was really nice in a beautiful demand zone, beautiful support area. Right? My only concern for this one was that it was breaking below that 200, but really good push. So again, congratulations. Well done. We have a new member. Well done, Laura. 244. I just wanted to look because I know exactly what you've done there. And congratulations. That's the perfect trade. Good. Okay, let me go look at so Jack. Welcome, Jack of all trades. Welcome to the community. Ooh, Jack upgraded to goats, guys. Jack is like, I want to be a goat. I want to be a goat like Laura. Let's goats. Jack of all trades. Welcome to goats. Alrighty. Make sure you go into the one-on-one channel in Discord and schedule a one-on-one. Welcome. Alrighty. Welcomes. There goes a bit of a sell-off, potentially retesting the 9 EMA here. So that 250 is always going to be a problem, right? Whether even if it breaks above, it's still going to be a problem closing, like closing candles above that. So, um, uh, welcome home. You know what? Not gonna say anything. You're out for the day, Caesar. Congratulations. Well done. No, I did not. I did not, Virus. I did not. XXII is finally trying to cross back above 40, but again, that thing is very annoying, right? So the I think what we try and look with these signals sometimes is we try and catch that liquidity below the 200, but this one had a whole bunch of negative things going against it. But let's see if it eventually bounces because it's back to 41 now. The Yeah, the spread is a little bit annoying. Consistency, absolutely, Caesar. Absolutely. You just sold that thing for 5 cents higher. You just sold that thing, R7. That's how people end up getting themselves in trouble, you know? You just sold that thing 5 cents higher. And you're already wanting to go back in 4 cents, 5 cents lower, right? Be very careful, please. Alrighty? Okay. Yeah, good exit on this thing, by the way, Laura. Really good exit. Sometimes it's obvious, right? When you see supply and it's really stalling, get rid of it. Because the longer you wait, the more problems you're creating for yourself. There goes IMRX 135, 235. Right? Are you happier now, R7? Let me sit on my hands. Yep. Otherwise, you'd be losing those gains as we go back down. Since you started firing those anyways, is TNON still selling off? Yeah, this thing's been halting down since it hit that $16 almost. Good morning, Mash. So there's really nothing good that we see here unless it can find a way to stay above $10, and then maybe. Alrighty. XXI is like, you know what, finally it's my turn, let me go up a little bit. Well, I mean, again, I still don't like the selling pressure that's coming in on this thing, so it's going to need to start giving us higher lows if it actually wants to push. Alrighty. And then ATPC, let's see if that thing gives us a double bottom at $2.30. Kind of looks like it is, isn't it? Okay, interesting. Okay, QH, QH. Don't forget to smash a like, guys, if you haven't already, please, and thank you. Hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel, Jameson. Because I'm playing with not to the bridge, Jameson. Not to the bridge. We don't go to the bridge. The market goes to all-time highs. Please and thank you. And if you're not a member yet and you want to join us in Discord, guys, click the link at the bottom of the chat there from Nightbot. Come join us. Alrighty? Come and join us. Click the link at the bottom. And if you want to become a goat, like jack of all trades, now I have to say the full name because of Virus and Dan. If you want to join us, click the link at the bottom. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, there's a lot of selling pressure on this. Yeah, we need to get back above the kernel for XXII here if it wants to go. It is creating somewhat of a demand zone now though, above 38, so that's good. Interesting. MNTS, what are we doing? Nothing. Nothing happening there. And then IMRX is trying to consolidate at the 9, but the supply zone is not too far away now, so be careful. Be careful. TNON is unhalted, guys, and it is holding $10. So maybe again, if that thing can find a way to consolidate above $10, maybe the next halt is going to be on the way up, right? Maybe on the way up. For today, and I sold Wednesday morning at the open for would have been $2.85 each yesterday, Jameson. That's annoying. There goes a boom skis for TNON. So $10 always seems like a nice little gamble area, though, doesn't it? Especially when a stock is really, really selling off. At least it bounces up $10, and then maybe creates a lower high, and then back to the abyss, maybe. R7. I'm glad you didn't buy this thing at $2.40, right? Your hands were itching. That's why. Like you literally just sold that thing, and your hands were itching. Like, oh my goodness, I want in again. So let's see if we can start consolidating, maybe. Alrighty. And then maybe you can look for a brand new position. It would be nice if we came all the way back down to test 220, right? Closer to that breakout zone, because they always do, right? The closer we are to 220, the better it is. So let's see. Is it halted up? No, it's not halted up. It's just super slow. Abdu. Super slow. Jameson, this is the third time that we're testing that all-time high for the market. We have to break it this time, right? We have to break it. The third time is the charm. Right? So leave the S&P alone, please. The only thing that can stop us now is the Fed meeting. Break it back. The only thing that can stop us now is the Fed meeting. There goes XXII now. That thing just had to play games below the 200, I guess, right? So let's see if it can finally start to cook. See if it can finally start to cook. 4160. A lot of problems in that red zone. A lot of problems. Let's see. Where did we go to in this one? 229 IMRX. Okay. 229. I bet you R7 already FOMO'd. Which at this point she'd be happy anyways, because it'd be back to 240. But oh damn. That thing said you want 220? Yeah, I'll give you 220s, alright. I will give you 220s, alright. Let's see where that candle ends up closing though. The spread on this one is a bit ridiculous. So 42 cents to 40 cents is the spread on XXII. R7? Yeah. I know. What did virus do? It just finally came out. Oh yeah, look at that. This is Jameson smiling now. Looks like those numbers. When I looked this morning, it said those numbers were supposed to come out at 30 minutes before the market opened, but yeah. But I think Discord just had that wrong, because it seems like they always come out at 10 o'clock. Dan. It's all the way back down again, R7. So nothing closed above the 9, all the way back down to 230. So a bit of a scam there, isn't it? 10 o'clock? Yeah, 10 a.m. Yeah. I think we just had that wrong in Discord, because it said 7. Oh, I see. Yeah. I think it changed the time zone. Good morning, ML. Good morning. Good morning. Mm, 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 mm. IMRX. That's a pretty nasty dip, isn't it? Look at that candle, all the way below 560, and then all the way back up. I mean, that thing actually pushed all the way to almost 540, 562, and then came back down. And NVDA is still red for the day. Yeah, XXII just doesn't seem like it wants to do anything today, right? Maybe it's going to find ways to consolidate in this demand zone and then curl back up. That thing is finding it really hard to push, almost like it's the number one curse name for some reason, right? So let's see if we can stay above that 38 cents again. If it doesn't, then it's done. Alrighty, and then IMRX is back up again into the 240 range. So it looks like we held above the 20 EMA and then bounced. That golden candle there was quite nice though, wasn't it? APLD, sure. What's your position, ML Vape? What did you buy APLD at? What did you buy that thing at? That thing said, "Yep, bye bye." 245, 47, 48. Yeah, back to the 250 almost. Um, okay, so you have 4,500 shares at $6.40. Four more last week. Okay, I'll take a look. There you go. That's actually a really nice push, isn't it? It's a very nice push. Very nice push. Okay, let me take a look at APLD here. So 4,500 shares at $6.40. Okay, that's a lot of shares you have. The good thing for you though is that you're kind of green on your position. So, but you can just see like what's happening when I'm zooming back though, right? When I'm zooming out, right? You can look at the last few days and you bought at a like not the best price, right? So this is the entire. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there. Let me look at the daily really quickly. See that level is as clear as it is on a smaller time frame. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Okay, moving on. Do, 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 do. Not sure why it's doing that, but okay, there we go. Do, 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 do. Okay, all I'm doing here is just zooming in so you can kind of see that resistance, right? So you can make that decision. But ML, if you go back the entire week, this thing has been failing at $6.50. That's a problem, right? The good side to this though is that for some reason we're failing at 650, selling off and then coming back. So usually when stuff like that happens, it's only a matter of time before it breaks out. But that's major resistance there at 650. So I'd be very careful with this thing at that price. Alrighty. So if I were you, I'd be looking for a stop loss right below $6.30 because you have a lot of monies in that thing, right? So I would be again, it's a Friday as well, so you want to be very careful, right? So I'd be looking for one of these lows to put a stop loss at. Again, if you feel like you can give it more room, then you can maybe go to the lows of the day, right below $6.10. Alrighty, you've been holding this thing below that anyway, so I think you can probably stomach that. But again, just be mindful that there's a lot of resistance. The good thing is that it's creating higher lows and it's constantly testing 650. So to me, it might just be a matter of time before that thing breaks above resistance. Right, the more we test it, the weaker it becomes. But at the same time, though, it's still resistant. So you want to be ready if it doesn't break out. Ready? If it doesn't break out, There goes your second test there for IMRX and a double top. A double top and right back down to that bottom range and a bounce again. So it kind of looks like it's creating support at $2.30, doesn't it? Yeah. Yeah, that thing just never gave us a bounce, did it, Yogi? Never gave us a bounce. So again, there goes the importance of having that stop loss, right? The only time that it looked okay was when it crossed back above the 200, but that, I mean, that's very minimal to a supply zone and then right back to the abyss, right? You made $32 on it, Yogi. Yeah, right. Way too weak. Way too weak. So Cheddar, they shut down the website and they're planning on working on a mobile version, I guess. Um, because that's what everybody was asking for, and they don't feel like doing both at the same time, so they're just gonna focus on the mobile version. Alrighty. So too much weakness on this. Too much weakness. A money machine. Yeah, that thing keeps going to the bottom, back to the top, back to the bottom, back to the top. Have you I mean, I don't want to ask the daily goal, Abdu, but are you have you made more than what you did this morning? La, 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 la. Okay. Okay, I'll do that later, I guess. I'll do that later. So the 25th, Jack of all trades. Okay, perfect. 25th of September, 1 and 1. Okay, good. Well done, Abdu. Well done, well done, well done. Cooking is what you're doing. Cooking. Yeah, it looks like TNON also break below $10, huh? Everything is just a quick scalp this morning. Everything is a quick scalp. Squeak scalp, squeak scalp. Dan, are you having breakfast? Are you ready for the beach? You can still withdraw your money from Stonks until Wednesday. You had $18 in your accounts. Exactly, Yogi. It's free monies, right? Take your monies and move on, right? I just wish I was able to like take my ticket, use all of my tickets still. You know what I mean? I wish they gave us more time to use those tickets, not like a last minute thing. But that's fair. It's fair though because they gave away a lot of monies, a lot of monies. There goes IMRX again. How many candles are we gonna hit that 230 and then bounce? How many times? R7, are you in this already? I bet you are this time. So if that thing does break below that 230, though, be very careful because it might drop really quickly. Drop really quickly. No, TNON is back to $10. Jay's call. $10. See your R7. I'm not surprised. Not surprised. Quick swing. Did you? Uh, sh- uh, got. uh, there goes 244. 649 ML, you had a massive position. Like your position is very, very big on that thing. So look at that, right? I'm glad you sold that thing actually. You're very welcome. Honestly, sometimes when you know that there's resistance on a stock, just get rid of that garbage, right? So I'm happy you took something out of it. Because honestly, if you wanted to go back, you'd be buying back cheaper and you made a little bit of money, right? So sometimes when a stock is failing constantly at the same price, just get rid of it, right? And then you could always come back on a break and a retest or something like that, right? If that thing can maintain higher lows, maybe it's gonna eventually break out. But honestly, it's been doing this for so long on a Friday. Hopefully it does break out, but if it doesn't, you'd be happy, right? Anyways, R7, it looks like we're creating a beautiful, annoying supply zone at 245, 250. So just be careful there. I have my levels, but yeah, sounds good. Come on, something give us a breakout, please. Take care of yeah. Okay, sounds good. You should be green in your position though, PJ. So don't worry. I'll sell it for profits. Alrighty. You're green anyways. So easy trade to manage. Easy trade to manage. Come on, break that 250 already. Green all week, but yeah. 247. You're in, Cajun. Okay. Bitcoin pisses everybody off, doesn't it? The S&P is back to the high. Well, kind of not back to the highs, but back to the highs before those numbers came out. So BTC is like, hey, not BTC. Spy's like, hey guys, don't worry. I keep cooking. I keep cooking. The only question is who wants to eat. Forget about the profits. You had $11, but I was able to get the okay. That's okay. Free money, exactly, Laura. You can have some French fries this weekend, knowing that it was from Stonks. Free monies. There goes 250. Come on, give us the breaks. Did anybody else make a lot of money from Stonks? Anybody else? I think the most monies that I made from that side was that Nvidia on the Nvidia stuff. Nvidia earnings, because I was like 1 penny off on one of those entries, right? That was about it though. Everything else was like 40 cents. uh yeah. Thursday, left and right, plenty of money, but got stuck on okay, ML. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good. ML, what's your Discord name? $6. Oh, Cheddar, not bad. Tony, $23. Yeah, not bad. Lion, yeah, that thing is a POS, isn't it? $8 virus. Yeah. I know, right, Yogi? One of those was bound to be right, One of those was bound to be right. See, that's why I wish we had more time so I could get more entries in, you know. But good morning, Monty. $6, not bad. On stonks, Mike, you actually made $153. That's nice. Very nice. The S&P is looking okay. Looking a-okay. Okay, let's go back to yeah, there's a lot of resistance at 250 now for IMRX, so just be aware. Lots of resistance. 18 cents at a time. Yep, virus. Yep. If you can say how is your account compared to when you started up percentage wise, up or down? Yeah, good question. Like just in like for the year, Lion, you made $50. Yeah, you won that giveaway, Lee. You won that giveaway, that $50 giveaway. That was quite nice, actually. Quite nice. Yeah, those guys give a lot of monies because I don't think they ever made any money, did they? Mm. Well, I mean, there's other ways, but information, information, Anyways, the S&P is going back up again there, so I hope we can push all the way closer to all-time highs. You cashed out over 100 on stonks. Well done, TK. Are they taking a break? Yeah. They're working on a mobile version. I don't. No money coming in. Yeah, I think they were spending monies in hopes of getting, like the views and to build a massive following and then sell ads, just like most companies do, right? Jericho, good morning. Ayo, ayo, how are you? I think that's, I think that's where they, yeah. I mean, I think those guys had a lot of money, Yogi, and they were trying to build something. Or they're trying to build something. Yeah, which yeah, the S&P is going for the highs of the day. No puts, please. No puts. TK, you hear that, virus? You hear this? No puts. Where's Raven? No puts. Jameson? No puts. I'm kidding, by the way. Not. There we go. Boomskis. New highs of the day for the markets. We're getting close. $3 to all-time highs. Isn't that crazy? Like all the negativity we hear in the markets, right? This is why people keep saying like time in the market beats timing the market, right? Like for most people that play with options, beautiful, up and down, up and down, up and down, right? But that's how it should be. Make money on the way up, make money on the way down for the markets, right? But the problem is the people that panic in the markets. When you're holding at like an Nvidia or you're holding the S&P and you're panicking and you're selling on the way down, you're just asking for trouble. La 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 la. FTCI. Yeah, let me see here. Oh, okay, Mike, that's wait, are you I don't think you're in ML? I don't think you're in Discord, are you? You might not be in Discord. So that's a bit of a double top on the S&P for now for the day. And there goes IMRX failing at $2.50 again. Thor? No, I don't think so. Yeah, the second half of the day, virus, just watch. We're gonna be green and then boom skis all of a sudden straight to the abyss. Straight to the abyss. There goes APLD selling off again, right? So again, um, ML, good job on taking your monies on this one. Good job on taking your monies. Sell off number one incoming, probably. Probably, right? So let's see if IMRX can bounce up $2.30 again. Support at 230 and 2 and then resistance at 250. There we go. Is it consolidating XXII? Kind of. Uh, long as point. Yeah, as long as it's holding point at 35 cents, you can almost look at this and say that it's consolidating, right? There's a lot of weakness though. PLCE, okay. The S&P is like, bye guys, back to the top. So there goes that 220, right? You sold that position to R7, didn't you? Yeah, you did. So here finally comes the retest. Finally comes the retest of 220. So let's see what happens there. Alrighty. ATPC looks good again, actually. Laura, almost back to $2.90 ATPC, and then PLCE. You made $800 out of that. Well done, Abdu. Well done. That actually does look really good. R7. Obviously, you have resistance on the left hand side at 13.13, 13.20. Yeah, 13.20. That's your next resistance. But it looks really, really good. So congratulations. Alrighty. Well, I mean, if you're in it. If you're not, maybe just wait. Maybe just wait for that thing to break out. Wait for that thing to break out. Yeah. So there goes that $2.20. Cooking. You missed the entry again though. Yeah, that's fine. You made your daily goal though, right? So which is good. Chris, what's your position in EGIO? Let me know. Let me know. So again, as long as XXII is staying about 35 cents, maybe there's a chance there. Maybe, right? So you need that thing to stay above it. Righty. So I think Ken was asking in Discord, so I'm just gonna post that chart there. Yeah, EGIO just hit new highs of the day. Oh, that was somebody else asking. Okay, APLD is still selling off, which is not a massive surprise. Let me take a look at EGIO though. EGIO, slow and steady. Yeah, it's finally back. It's gone from red to green, which is a good thing. Right. Good thing. 173. Oh, good. Okay, good, Chris. Well done. Yeah, well done. I like it because I can see exactly when you got in, and I like it a lot. Good job. So your next resistance will always be 220. Alrighty. Always be 220. The S&P is back to the highs of the day here. That thing is holding that nine like a gem. Highs of the day for the markets, guys. We're about to get back above 562. I still cannot Pyro. Uh, we usually see a rug pull on stocks at some points. Oh no, Pyro! Don't ruin it, please. Let's keep pumping, please. um, yeah. It's always gonna be forever funny when when the panic you see versus what the market actually ends up doing. Jameson, what puts are you holding? When did they expire? Everything expires now, every day. Jameson. Yeah, those things are dangerous though. No, Pyro. I. That's okay. That's okay. Even if we do end up dipping, honestly, I think the S&P has had an incredible week. Look at that thing go, right? I think this thing has had an impressive week. Look at the size of these candles. Putafo. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Uh, but yeah. Do, 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 do. ATPC failing at that same resistance? Yes, it is. And then PLCE, R7 is also failing at resistance. So that's not a massive surprise, right? Again, 1320, 1320, 1320. So maybe if that thing can go back up there again, it's going to finally break above, but it's still resistance. XXII looks like it's holding 35 cents for now, right? So maybe that's the final stand for this stupid stock, right? Maybe, maybe. So we shall see. We shall see. Uh, yeah. Oh, I see. I see. Okay. Has SMC realized the 10K was supposed to release today? Not sure. I'm not sure. Look at Tesla. Tell you that it's not gonna rug pull. I'll take a look. Here comes a retest of the 200 EMA on this one. Okay, Tesla. Rock pulls. Tesla is garbage. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Tesla has a oof. This is what virus is looking for, guys. Virus is looking for blood at this level. Blood, blood, blood. And also, you can kind of see that the markets are going up, and Tesla is like, I'm already at resistance, sir. What do you want me to do? uh, but you're green, Jericho? Okay, good. Yeah. Yep, 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 yep. What did you do? What did you do here? What happened to this? What happened to this red candle? On this is virus and Jameson. This is virus and Jameson. 230. Yeah, resistance. So yeah, for sure. Again, virus is looking at a triple top, whatever you want to call it, on Tesla, and its major resistance. So, yep, if Tesla was gonna rock pull, that would be the perfect level to be rock pulling at, right? That thing already went from like the top, 232, and it's back to 227 something. So it's already getting slapped, right? So absolutely virus. The 200, yeah, very common though, right? Very common based. And especially in this case where you have the 200 and the 50 EMA sitting at, yep, 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 is gonna get slapped to 112. I hope not. Jameson, I hope not. Which Nvidia puts are you holding? When do they expire? Hopefully hopefully they don't expire today, because Google is pumping Jericho. Yeah, something's definitely carrying the S&P closer to the top. And then yeah. Yeah. Wolf, what's your position? What's your position in this thing? Again, I think it looks good, right? Not for an entry though, because it's already hit 220 resistance. 220 will always be resistance, like I said. So now you're potentially looking for a retest of again either $2, 197. See if we hold. If not, you're looking for 185. Alrighty. Dang, the S&P is getting slapped. Slapped. If this thing goes from red to green, from green to red, I'm flying to Louisiana. To Louisiana. Damn. Um, let's see. Um, Ty, I double dare you. um, what's happening here? What did you guys do? What did you guys do? Nvidia, come on, don't listen to Jameson, please. Come on, give us a green candle. There we go. Come on, bounce. Let's go. Ryan, hello, hello. You crashed the markets. There we go. Boom skis. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Futures. There goes XXII with a nice little bounce. Can that thing get back above 40 cents though? FTCI has done really well this morning. It looks like we're back to 40 cents on XXII, guys. Nice little curl there from 35 cents, right? So I guess the 22nd century can. Let's see. Let's see. Good morning, Sly. Any news on ASTS? Not that I'm aware of. No, it doesn't look like it's over virus. It looks like that thing wants to go back to the abyss, maybe. Back to the abyss. Back to the abyss. Nope. Pump it. Pump it. Did you were you in a Tesla short position though, virus? Did you take some puts? Yeah, I saw that one this morning, Pablo. For some reason, I just decided not to look at it. Um, uh, the symbol was on the list when I was looking this morning, but I just never pulled up the chart. You know, let's go, let's go. Mm, interesting. Ooh, yeah, $30. Let me pull it up. Yeah, the S&P is back to 561. And R7, I hope you never got into this thing, or if you did, I hope you sold already. Right? PLCE is still selling off from resistance. So again, sometimes it's really obvious the levels that you should be selling at. You know what I mean? So having a nice day, Jeff. Good. NOVV. NOVV. Nice push. Nice push, Pablo. The volume isn't amazing, but very typical of specs, you know? So yep, 50,000 shares basically for dividend. Interesting. Okay. EGIO is retested, right? That $2 and gone back up to almost 220. So for anybody that was looking for a dip, it looks like that was it, right? And then again, 220 is still resistance. Nothing's changed. It just came back to retest. Wheeler is Yogi. Okay. Ooh, the S&P had a nice pop there. Nice little pop. Wheeler. Why does this stock give you vibes, Yogi? Like TNON? Does it give you those vibes? You know, the chart actually looks very easy to scalp on this one. Very easy to scalp, doesn't it? Very easy to scalp. That thing looks nice, Yogi. Very nice. 30% yield. Grid daily. No, no, no. Someone called on Discord. I'll take a look. Yeah, that's a nice chart to scalp actually. Very nice chart to scalp. 550. 575. Their alert is 575. So let it go all the way up to 575 and then jump in. Is That's crazy, isn't it, Yogi? Isn't that crazy? My goodness. Oh wow. Like you could have easily bought this thing on a breakout, right? Like it's a beautiful breakout right there. That boom skis. Right? You could have bought it on the curl, on the breakout, but no, let it go all the way up. You know what's funny? Is that thing almost hit 570 and then straight back down. But we'll see. Looks good though. I Let's go, Brian. Let's go. Let's go. Brian has been cooking, guys. Brian, I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Brian has been cooking, guys. Right? Brian is captain in Discord. Brian is the person that left the last testimonial. Um, you made $400 again today. He's finally turned, right? So Brian was struggling a little bit, and then he really dove into asking questions and getting help. And Virus was right there. Right? He made $1,000 on Wednesday, $300 yesterday, $400 today, right? He's finally found some consistency, right? So Brian is a perfect example of amazing teamwork, amazing teamwork, and some pretty amazing members. Virus, right? Amazing. So this is what happens when people work together, right? That's what happens when people work together. Someone's struggling, someone else steps in and helps. It's amazing, right? Because you might not realize what you've done to somebody, but you know you've helped them turn around. Like $1,000 one day, another $300, another $400. Amazing, right? Q, yeah, that thing has been. I mean, it's finally back above 41 cents again, though, right? So it looks like that 35 was the level to wait for, I guess, right? But yep. What's EGIO doing? Yeah, it finally broke above 220 and then pushed all the way to 245. Actually, EGIO. IMRX is still playing with that 200 EMA, so not a bad area, is it? Actually, that's not bad at all. That consolidation at the 200 EMA here, not bad. And then Wheeler, what's funny, Yogi, is there it is, right? 575, 580. So if you asked me to buy this thing, even if it went higher, I'd be like, okay, you want to see a finger? It's not a good one. Anyway, look at the S&P, guys. The S&P just recovered all those losses, all of them. Isn't that crazy? Like all of them. Oh my goodness, the markets are wild. The markets are wild. I mean, Nvidia is still slowly creeping up there, but the S&P has almost recovered all of that stuff. Uh, Drops all day long. It's easier to move in pre-market and after hours than it is to move when the market's open. Way easier. Look at that, Yogi. Look at that. If you bought this thing at look at that, Yogi. Look at that. Like, what are these guys doing? How do you do that? And so what was the stop loss though, Yogi? Because I bet you it probably just hits. That's crazy, huh? Happy Friday, Sosa. Target 8, stop loss at 5. So everyone who followed got stopped down. Yeah, like you jump into the signal and then immediately hits stop. That's always annoying. Um, but again, my question is, they could like it could have been a lot better. You know, if you're gonna give a ridiculous price like that, might as well play the breakout because that breakout was beautiful. Look at that, beautiful breakout. No going back, right? Easy monies on that breakout above the 9 Christmas. So now watch it go all the way back up. uh you should, right? Why is it easier to move in after hours in pre-market? Because there's less resistance, right? There's less people with selling orders. There's less bots in there. It's easier. That's why when you look at these stocks in pre-market and after hours, it's so easy for them to go up 100%. Right, when the markets open, there's so much more volume because everybody, again, people have like sell orders all over the place, right? $5, 5.20, 5.10, all over the place, right? Market makers, blah 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 blah. In after hours and pre-market, way less of that, way less of that. So yeah, let's see, we look and maybe stay above the 9 and then push back up, right? And then look at XXII, guys. That thing is finally cooking now. Finally cooking. Look at that. If you're still in XXII, type in yes in the chat. If you're still in that thing, type in yes in the chat. Interesting. Okay. Very interesting. Uh, Chris, you're still in there? Wow. Okay, quite a few of you guys then, because that thing is all the way back up again. Time to trash talk. Yeah. All the way back up to that supply zone. We could have just done this earlier, It's 52. Oh my days. So oh my goodness, Yogi. I will never understand, how that works, but I'm sure there's something that we just don't know. You know? I'm sure there's just something that we don't know. I think it's actually kind of cooking now, isn't it? Okay. 40 cents, Chris. Okay, make sure you pay yourself on the way up. You're approaching resistance at 44 here. It's a double top. On the left hand side and then the VWAP. So make sure you pay yourself. Bought it at 42 and 35, and then I moved it to 35 and got really no, Jonathan. Why did you move the stop loss up to 35, 44? Why? The problem with you moving that stop loss is the low was 35.20, right? So you move the stop loss above the low. Dang. Yeah, that's why I always like going below like psychological levels because you never know. You're in at 36 crypto. Let's go. Was it you asking in Discord? No, maybe not. I don't think so. But good job. Thank you for the super chat. Wait, did the markets really go all the way back up, guys? Look at that. Damn. Wow. All the way back up. People panicked for a second and then the market said, excuse me. Excuse me. NVIDIA is in folia. NVIDIA is back to green though. So from red to green. Red to green, NVIDIA. TNON is also back above $10, which is good. It kind of looks like it's building a base above 9 though, doesn't it? Not bad at all. PLCE still trying to go back up for that 1320 again, R7. PLCE. Maybe this time it's gonna break out. Kind of looks like a nice little cup and handle, but we'll see. Wheeler's going back up again though, so maybe this time. But those stops are gone, Yogi. Uh, for minus 17, yeah, Jill, garbage. There goes 575 again, 576. Uh, well done, nice, very nice CM. There goes. Damn, Wheeler is cooking now. Wheeler is cooking now. Let me yeah. Cooking. um yep. Yeah, it looks like we failed at the double top at 44 cents for now. So maybe what you see now is a retest of 40 cents and then a push back up for XXII, maybe. Sorry, Ryan. Sorry. And then IMRX is still holding that demand zone, right? Still holding the 200 EMA and the demand zone. So let's see if it can stay above and then go from there. Do, 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 do. Yeah, on a bit of a bounce for Tesla puts. Yeah, maybe that's Jameson's. No, 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 no. Good job, guys. Good job. Yeah, a lot of you guys got into XXII between 35, 36, and 37. So a lot of you guys just went back again and scalped it and made the monies back. So good job. Yeah, again, the only good thing that we could find on this thing was that it was starting to consolidate in a demand zone at 35 cents, right? So sometimes, again, if you're ever going to take a gamble on a stock, um, it's in the demand zone after it's consolidated, right? And for a lot of you guys, you took it. And it finally crossed back above the 9 and the kernel, boom skis, right? So as soon as that kernel went from red to green, it was a good thing. Oleg, you see that? Right? So again, a lot of struggle, right? Above the 9 and the kernel, good thing, right? And then boom skis. So that could be another thing to really pay attention to. And Wheeler still looking good, guys. Right? Next supply zone at $6.30. It looks like. So let's see. A second and two longer than you should have. You got out green. Chris, you're green though, right? Which is good. There you go. 630. 630. No, 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 no. They had the right idea though, right, Yogi? They had the right idea. They just poor execution, right? That would have been a really good signal for them on a breakout or a lot sooner, not at the top. Funny, funny. So yeah, $6.30. Markets are quite bipolar today. Bipolar, up and down. Typical Friday though, right? Let those options expire. Is it today a big OPEX day, the 13th, Friday the 13th? Maybe. Friday the 13th. Markets chaos. PLCE is back to $13. Still 20 cents away from the top though. 20 cents away from resistance. Exactly, Chris. I mean, look at it now though, right? So failed at the perfect level and it's back to retesting that 40 cents. All the way up to the rate decision chase, probably. Probably. Here comes a retest of the 200s. Probably. And honestly, any kind of a move we get now before the rate decision is a bit of a sus one anyways. Right. So until we know those numbers and and what the Fed has to say about the future, um, you can't really trust the move as much as you want to. The 20th of September 8th, thank you. Quad witching, September 20. What's September 20? Is that next Friday? Oh, okay, wow. Okay. Next Friday. So next week is going to be chaos in the markets. Chaos. And next Friday is going to be wild. Up and down, up and down. So maybe next Friday is a good day, virus, for some option straddles, both ways, because they're both going to get paid. Let me. Up, yeah. Options are the way to go, Brian. Keep cooking, please. Keep cooking, and stay humble. Thank you very much again, Brian, for the giveaway. Really appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Alrighty. Really appreciate that. Uh, that's your birthday. Your birthday is September 20. Ooh. Yeah, mine is 8 days after that. Yeah. Jeezy, hopefully you do. Brian says you guys have blessed me so much. It's the least I can do. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, let's go, virus. Today's your daughter's birthday, Brian. Oh, let's go. It's been a good day. That's amazing. Happy birthday to your daughter, Brian. Happy birthday. Amazing. Amazing. Love it. Uh okay, there we go. September 24th. See, all the good birthdays are in September, guys. All of them. All of the good birthdays are in September, right? Right. If your birthday is not in September, you then it's then it's yeah. I'm kidding by the way. I'm kidding. There goes PLCE testing the highs of the day again. R7, did you get into this thing or no? Did you get into this thing? So finally, uh, come on, Wheeler. Yeah, you have a nice little supply zone there still at $6.30. 6.30. Do, 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 do. Do, do. Yeah, BTC is gonna be a fake out. Don't you worry. Yeah. Do, do, do. No, no, no. So Oleg, like, so as long as the kernel is green, right? As long as the kernel is green. So if it's below the kernel, maybe stay away, right? If the kernel line is red, stay away, right? So what example were we looking at again? Was it XX? Yeah, it was XX, wasn't it? So again, as long as that kernel line is red, even if it's crossing back above, maybe just stay away from it. Alrighty. And so in this case, when it's double bottoming like that, it's a beautiful demand zone, right? And it's crossing back above both of those. That's not too bad, right? And Oleg, you're delayed, by the way. Maybe not. Mm, no, not in this case. No, right? Yeah, there are some cases like that, but not in this case. No, it wasn't at resistance. Is that brand new highs of the day? No, not quite yet. Not quite yet. TNON, yeah, TNON is finally bouncing back. Are you guys noticing like the consolidation in the demand zone is the point to take a gamble, guys? Are you guys seeing that? Right. So look at TNON, right? Disaster, disaster, disaster. Again, Oleg below the kernel is red, right? Red, red, red. Oleg, kernel is red, right? Compared to when it's actually running now, right? It's different, right? And it's not at resistance. So again, if you're ever looking for that entry, right, maybe consider the second test of the demand zone, right? Are you guys noticing that? So again, the first test of the demand zone is to find that base. The second test is maybe okay, you know what, I'm going to take a gamble here. I just hit my finger on the desk. Ow. Anyways, so the first test is to find that base. The second test is to see if we consolidate, right? And if we're consolidating and curling, then that's a good thing, right? And there goes new highs of the day for PLCE. Um, yeah. So when you say resistance, though, what did you find for that thing? Um, oh, for Wheeler, yeah, your stop loss hit because of that resistance there. So yeah, that's a major wall there, Carl. Right. So you should have sold that thing already. 630 below and straight to the abyss. 37. Okay, let me take a look. Yeah, I see. I mean, I see what you're looking at. Um, yeah, I see what you're looking at, but like, where's your view up on this though, right? Your view up is all the way up there. Where did we go though, right, Oleg? Which is kind of what we talked about, right? You had to be far away from the view up. Where's the view up, right? From the bottom all the way to the view up, and then it fell. So that 37 was not really a major level to be concerned about, right? Yep, there you go. So demand zone, nice consolidation. The view up is all the way up there. And then we came back to retest the 200, and then it's trying to go again into the supply zone. NVIDIA is kind of bouncing here, guys. Yeah, 119.50. So I think wants to go back and retest again. Go back and retest. And then PLCE is still slowly cooking there, isn't it? Slowly cooking. So it's okay. So yes. Mm-mm. OMIC is kind of done well, the Lion, hasn't it? Kind of done well. Let's go, Satoshi. Yeah, don't forget to smash the like, guys, if you haven't already. Please and thank you. Please and thank you. Smash the like, hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. And if you're not a member yet, come join us in Discord. Click the link at the bottom and come join us in Discord. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, perfect. $2. I almost would again, yeah, $2 resist support, JR. So if again we have that demand zone, yes, but then also that's the level that we came from this morning. So a dollar 97 to $2. Uh, Resistance. TNON is just a crazy stock, Ryan, up and down. It's a good name to scalp, though. Good name to scalp. Uh, uh, okay. With the tight stop loss, Christopher. Yep. Yep. Virus, when do those puts expire today? Mm, today. You Jimmy says Mo Ace, you can't debate the facts. Camilla saved the stock market. It's just a simple fact. Jimmy, that's the stupidest fact I've ever heard in my life. How's that a fact? What did she do to save the markets? What did she do? Yeah. That's stupid. Exactly, virus. Exactly. She's not even president. Uh, but she's not even president. How is that a fact? That what did she do? No, I hope they're joking. But again, what I want people to remember is the market doesn't give a damn who's president. The market could care less, right? Um, the markets hit all-time highs when Trump was president. The markets hit all-time highs when Biden was president. So the markets could care less, right? There might be that short-term reaction. The markets will always find a way to go back to the highs. Though you want to know why? Because the people that run the country control the markets, right? Your president is just there to look pretty. Anyways, I'm kidding. Anyways, the markets almost hit all-time highs. Like regardless of who's president. So almost always. You know that 10% S&P average that it hits every year. It's hit that for a long, long time. So doesn't matter who's running the country. Two. Because people are greedy. Exactly, Jeff. Exactly. Yup. Uh, Whoever said that, wait till the. Oh my days. Yeah. Yeah, there's always a short-term reaction though, right? Like somebody wins the election, the market either goes up or goes down, but that's such a short-term thing. Such a short-term thing. The market will eventually do whatever it wants. Like really, if you think about it, and all the negativity that we've had from from the wars to, I mean, damn, like people were dying when COVID was happening, and the market was like, excuse me. Oh, let me see. Oh, wow. Let me pull up that picture actually. Virus, thank you very much. Yeah, let me take a look. Uh, Eisenhower. Okay, let me pull up this picture here. This is a really good one to look at. So this is a picture of like the I'm just gonna wait for it to pull up here. Okay. Eric, thank you very much. I'm the president now. Exactly. So S&P price changed by president term, right? So Eisenhower was pretty good for the market, it seems. Reagan, nice pumpies. Nixon, uh, see the markets have gone. So Bush Jr. Minus 12%. Damn, the markets really didn't like Bush, did they? Damn, minus 12 and minus 30, minus 31. But look at that though. So Trump was 69%. Isn't that funny? That was pretty good actually. Wow, 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 wow. And then Biden is 42%. Right? Wow, Obama was 84%. Damn. Sheesh. Can we vote Obama for the third time, guys? Sheesh. My goodness. That dude cooked. Anyways. But yeah. Huh. Interesting. Yeah. I mean, what do you guys can suck it? What do you guys think of this chart? Again, it just tells you that exactly, PJ. No, so keep the politics aside. Like just looking at this, it's interesting, isn't it? All I wanted to point out to you guys though is that for people that are overly concerned about politics and the markets will find a way, right? So if you're using the markets to vote, that isn't exactly the best thing to be doing. There's other things to be looking at when you're making a decision to vote. So the markets will cook, right? Uh, yep. There you go. Yeah, virus. That's another really good one actually. All time highs, right? Yeah. So, yep. The market does not care in the long run, unless the person really screws up, unless you're fighting wars and destroying everything, but even then, like, yeah. I think all you have to go back and all you have to do is go back and look at like the worst disasters in our time. uh right, all you have to do is go back and look at like the worst disasters in our lifetime. You look at like 9/11, COVID. Everybody remembers COVID, right? That was a disaster, wasn't it? An absolute disaster. And yet here we are. Here we are, right? All-time highs again. So what is that? Let me take a look at this here.
Twitter Spaces at 8 p.m. to September 16th for the launch of World Liberty Financial. We're embracing the future with crypto and leaving the slow and outdated big banks behind.
Huh. So Trump is doing a crypto thing on Monday. Wow, maybe that's gonna pump crypto over the weekend. Actually, uh, let's go, Eric. Wait, what video? Oh, it's a video. What the hell? How's that a video virus? It's not playing though. Oh, the video
I
about.
mean, where's Biden?
Ah. Trump is a funny dude, you know. Funny dude. Ah. He's a funny dude. See, that's that's yeah. He should have been more like that on when they did the debate, but oh my days. Exactly, Varys. Seriously, Jeff. Yep, you're not wrong. I mean, the first one was nice. The second one he wasn't good. He wasn't ready. He had low expectations, just like the rest of us, and she came out swinging. Sheesh. That's what happens when you set the bar low and someone comes crushing. She was ready. Again, all lies, probably. Everybody, these guys all lie. That's politics for you. But she came out ready to cook. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, funny dudes. Anyone seen my cats? Your cat has been roaring kitty. He sold it to buy more shares of GME. Yep, yep, yep. Yeah, they need to run those things a little bit better. They almost need to run it in a way where like one person clearly supports one side and the other person clearly supports the other side. You know what I mean? That would be so nice. Like they need to do that. Like clear, like it needs to be obvious. Don't find middle people. Don't find people in the middle, because those people don't help. Those people are equally useless. I'm kidding. Anyways, yeah, exactly, Pablo. Exactly. So, yeah, yep. I mean, how come he didn't have it, all right? He should have had it. So he should have had it. No, nobody's gonna fact check anything. Some people just watch and then make decisions, which is sad, but that's always how it's gonna be. Do, 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 do. You know, always how it's gonna be. I know, Pablo. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. I know. Why am I getting alerts there? Okay. Well, I looked at it once, Pablo, and then you spammed it. So and again, this thing spent like 90% of its trading halted on 60,000 shares. No, it's done well though. It's done well. So NOVV. La 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 la. uh, on overtime D, yeah, you would that some stuff is just common sense, but let's see what happens, right? Do your research, go vote, and just don't fight anybody. Keep your peace, guys. Keep your peace. Don't fight anybody on social media. Don't try and prove your point. Politics is one of those things that like is deeply ingrained in some people, like deep inside. It doesn't matter how much sense you make, somebody will slap you, somebody will fight you. somebody will pull out a machete and chase you. So yeah, do your research, go votes, and then go from there. You know what I mean?
Because no leader of a country is as stupid as the two people that are leading our country.
Oh my days. Okay, I'm not gonna play those videos anymore. I'm not gonna play them anymore, guys. I'm Dominican. Exactly, Pablo. uh, no, I will never fight anybody over politics. I will never fight anybody over politics. That's because I have my own like personal, I've seen people. I've seen people in like where I grew up. I've seen people in my village, fight over politics, and then the military comes in because they run the country, and half of the village is dead. Okay, so like I don't I like I'm never I could care less, honestly. I think I've gone to that point where like I give up. But that's based on like my personal experience, right? So it's not that like, yeah, exactly. So I'm genuinely not interested in the politics. Let's just make monies, please. Yeah, religion, race, catch me outside. I'm not interested. Yeah, from Cameroon, Oleg. So like I grew up in, so there's like 10 provinces, just like you guys have 50 states, whatever, right? Debate. So like we have 10 provinces, like eight of them are like French, so those guys run the country, right? And two of them are English, right? Which is like kind of where like I grew up, right? And so the English people are like, what, we're tired of this, like this and this and this is always a problem, we want to fight back. Yeah, okay. you know Pablo, exactly. Some people just want to fight. Yeah. So Jeff, yeah, pretty much all the time. I think I'm saving for myself. Honestly, Laura, honestly, I will save my opinions for myself. I save my opinions for myself because it's a waste of energy. It's a waste of time, and then people end up getting hurt. Because I guess we want to fight each other. We can't come together, right? That's the whole point of politics. Politics thrives when we fight each other, doesn't it? Instead of coming together and helping each other out, we fight for idiots. Anyways, uh the last 10 years, two uncles that never spoke to each other for 10 years, one just passed away, and that happened just because of politics, right? Like, isn't that crazy? 10 years and then one dies because they don't want to, like, that's crazy. Exactly, Brian. Exactly. So this thing is unhalted and cooking, Pablo. My goodness. So, again, the closer we get to the elections, guys, keep that rubbish out of Discord, please. Right? Like, it's like the fighting part, I mean. Like, it's okay for people to share their opinions. Everybody has an opinion and it's okay for them to share that opinion. Don't fight anybody over their opinion, right? Like everybody deserves an opinion, right? But just because you're on the other side doesn't mean like I should fight you because you don't make any sense, right? I can say, hey, this is what like I believe, blah 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 blah, right? You know, but you shouldn't be fighting me over my opinion, though. But that's the problem because most people do. They're like, oh no, this and this and this and this, and then it becomes like a. And it's okay for people to have a conversation. Like, you believe this, no, I believe this instead. Like, that's completely fine, but it usually doesn't work like that because one person gets pissed and then it gets personal and then they fight. You're not putting up Pablo? Don't worry. Wait till I use my wild card, Not this week, but because my team is pretty strong, you know? Just wait, Pablo. Wait. I don't know when I'm gonna use it though. Yeah, because of didn't no big Jeff. Yeah, no, it's very. It honestly is very sad, very very sad. Virus, of course, you can share your opinion. Christopher, you in it? You're not in it. Okay, yeah, and it looks like it's back to that support again that it's been at, right? So this thing now needs to stay above $1.95. If it can stay above $1.95, that's okay. It's in that demand zone. If it breaks below $1.95, it's probably done. Done. And then NOVV is halted down anyways. Uh, PLC is still trying to push again. They educate themselves on the subject. Yeah, exactly, Jeff. Exactly. That's the thing, right? Like most people learn about politics, like very young, right? And then like the people that just, the people that just, do like vote for the same party because, right? Because they've always voted for the same party. They identify as that party, right? This is who I am, you know, instead of saying this is what I'm doing because of this and this and this, right? Okay. Doo, doo. Printing, SPY, yeah. No, SPY's done well. Not quite back to the highs of the day yet, though, but it's done well. Done well. Yeah, ASTS has been an absolute gem. Don't worry, Pablo. Don't worry. Wait till Harlan gets injured. That's a nice push. ASTS. I hope Alan is in this. I think hopefully. Lion, unbelievable. Don't listen to these guys, Lion. Come on, Captain. Do. Uh, really? He sold Jeff? Yeah. When the CEO starts selling, I mean, it depends how many shares he's holding though. He went to cry. No, it depends. It depends. It depends the size of the position. Uh, okay, perfect. Beasting. uh, 8 p.m. September 16. Oh, 8. Okay, yeah, 8 p.m. Yeah. I was Rob. It's because I was like, what's 80? Where's Alan? Uh, mm, ASTS 660. Ooh, that looks beautiful, doesn't it? Wheeler's back to cooking again. Back to cooking. Is anybody in Wheeler? It's about time BTC cooked. That thing needs to get back above. So I think, the fact that the market is strong and then Trump is speaking about something crypto on Monday at 8 p.m., that might be a good thing for over the weekend for BTC. This might be a good BTC weekend. Wheeler looks nice. Looks very nice. 59. We need to get back above 60. Back above 60. Okay. Chris, unbelievable. You guys are funny. uh, I wouldn't honestly, Jeff. I wouldn't. To me, I think the dividend is pretty outrageous and amazing already. So honestly, if you're coming up with any plans, I would completely just look at that and say, okay, you know what? They're giving out 100 and something percent, Jeff, and 40%. That's higher than anything else in the market, really. So then just base your plan. Just pretend that you never get anything higher than that, and if you do, then that's amazing, right? If BTC crosses over 100K, I think it will start to move up in the double digits. Though I don't know. That seems like a pretty impressive number. But so I wouldn't be expecting that. I would, again, that dividend is nicer than anything else that's out there for now already, right? Yeah. No, no, no. Not true, Pablo. That thing has been halted 9 out of 10 times. Right? BTC 59. That's funny. 744. Whoo, that thing is cooking, Wheeler. Cooking. That was a really good breakout from the bottom for Wheeler. Really good. Really good. And then again, Pablo, that thing still halted, right? In the span over the last 2 hours, this thing has been trading for 5 minutes and halted for the rest. It's really hard to just leave, the chart on that. It was 260, 68. What is it now, Jeff? What did you get for the last dividend? You don't like BTC now? Why? Why? Uh, yeah, probably because of Trump over the weekend, and the market's looking good, so probably. But BTC does the same stupid stuff all the time now. So until it breaks above the range, I think you just keep expecting it to go up and down and up. It was oh wow, it's $1 now. Hmm. It's always concerning though, Jeff, isn't it? Like when a dividend is based on, yeah. So if Bitcoin can get over 100K and just stay above 100K forever, right? Then you're fine because at least you're getting $2, and that's still way better than anything else out there. Dividend with that monies. QDTE. Wes. Yeah. Yep. Because of that nice sell off, right? Yeah. Come on, Wheeler. Dividend capture. I'm sure the people that just do that every month, Wes, they just do that every month. They just do it. Uh, and all the others, you'd be close, Wes. That would be amazing. Yeah, yeah. You said something about making like in your dividend plays, you'd make like $19,000 a month. What the hell? Why the hell would you need to work if you're making $19,000 a month? Right? And if it just stayed above that, Jeff, amazing, right? Amazing. $19,000 a month is nice monies. Crushing and crushing. Yeah. Yeah. The dividend. Well, I mean, yeah, that's true. You do have nine kids, so yeah, you could use $19,000 a month. For most people, though, $19,000 a month, you could do whatever you want in life, whatever you want. You're in below that. I'll need to take a look again. Yeah. Not to not. Yeah, Jeff, you're not wrong. You are not wrong. Question for you guys in the chat though, like what's your I don't need to what's your like your ideal like monthly revenue for you to to be happy, and then we'll go from there. $19 a month and I'm still watching hot trades and making monies. Let's go, Dennis. Exactly, right? That part doesn't go anywhere. It's the other part, the job part. What's your ideal like monthly income that you'd be happy with? Anything over six? Yeah. 50 billion. Billions and billions and billions. Yeah, Ty, exactly. Brian, $4,000 a month. Yeah, like it doesn't have to be like ridiculous money. And Jericho, it's a little bit different for Jericho too because he lives in it depends where you live too. $10,000 a month, but it's yeah, right. So yep. La 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 la. Five for you, Megan. I'd be living a great life. Exactly. Kimbella, 5 to 6K a month. Yeah. Jay says 10. Yeah. Right. 45. Amazing. Right. Yep. 15. Bunny, yeah, it depends where you live too. Yeah. Virus, let's go. Yeah. La la la. Yeah. Yeah. See, Jeff, you make more than like most people would pray to make, right? But then you also have 9 kids, so then that's kind of so it depends. Yeah, I think if you make $10,000 a month, like you should be, that's amazing monies. Amazing. With corporate America again, $10,000 a month is amazing monies. Some people do that like again, for especially for some of you members that make, you know, like $1,000 a day, $500 a day, you're cooking. Yeah, that would be my dream with this. Yeah, $10,000 a month. Yeah, that would be perfect, right? So for you, yeah, absolutely. One Bitcoin a month, please, Dennis. Yeah. Yep. And then I bet you there's someone in some part of the world that just wants to make like $2,000 a month, and they're happy, right? So it really depends. What's your position, What's your position in Riley? Again, I don't particularly care for that short interest, but if the chart looks good, then that short interest matters, kind of, right? Short interest only matters if the stock looks good. Yeah, $500 a day. Yep. right? Is that possible? Is $500 a day possible? Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Right. So that's so again, that consistency and that strategy building, that's where that comes in. Right. Start by making $100 a day. Right. You're not just making $100 a day. You're building a strategy. Right. Because eventually, over time, you're gonna jump up to $200 a day. Right. So for the people that just show up to the market though, and then they're like, oh, I just want to make all the monies in one day. You're too short sighted. You're robbing yourself of like something amazing. Right? You're robbing yourself of something amazing when you're looking for these home runs every single day. Because you become consistent for 1 year and you make $100 a day, $200 a day, you're $500 a day, you're set. Because you haven't just made money, you've built a strategy and confidence, right? Like you different, right? Virus, yep, right, yeah, yep. There you go, virus. No, no, no. Above 18? Yeah, send it. My bunny says my salary is around $200,000 yearly, but it's still not enough. Yeah, yeah. That three bedroom house costs. Yeah. Do you have to live there, bunny? Or can you work remote and live somewhere else? Yeah, because I mean, $200,000 a year. Oof, that's a lot of monies. That's an amount of money that most people will never make in their lifetime. Not, I mean, like not 200 lifetime, but like every single year, right? Most people will never hit $200,000 a year. Even though you hear like stuff on social media, like, oh, I make 200,000, I make 300,000, right? A lot of people will never get to 200,000 in the entire life, right? So you have to live there, bunny. Okay, yeah. How's boat? Now you relax and you grow weed. Kiwi in Canada, living the life. Brian, yeah, exactly, Brian. Right, Brian. How long have you been a member for? Right, Brian. Again, Brian has been around. Played with this, played with this, played with this. Right, and Brian is finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Right. So when we say be patient and keep practicing, 4 months. There you go, 4 months. Right. So we see people trade for 2 weeks and they're like, damn it, how come I'm not getting this? It's like, okay, let's just keep practicing, right? And yeah. And like it carry on. Yeah. Yeah, especially there, Carrie, especially in that where you live. It's crazy, isn't it? Crazy how far, like how money doesn't go as far as it used to. You know, like pre-COVID, you made like everybody was making $60,000 a year, $80,000 a year. You just go on with your life. You know, now you make $80,000 a year, and it's like we need to kind of budget. Yeah, and travel North America with your let's go. Yeah, that sounds amazing. In the market, Tesh, there you go. There you go. Right, there you go. Yep. That's the thing that everybody has to fight. I think everybody that's successful at trading, most people, not everybody, most people, you've gone through a patch in your trading, journey that you've thought about quitting. Right? Brian said I almost gave up. I almost gave up so many times, but I kept showing up and learning. Hopefully, you guys are seeing this, right? Brian is someone that really struggled, just like Jeff, just like a whole bunch of other members, right? I mean, we slapped Jeff so much, and now Jeff is out here talking about retiring, right? Brian made $1,000 one day, another $500, another. He's finally seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, some consistency, right? Carry on, exactly. Isn't that crazy? So keep learning, keep asking questions. If something isn't working, try something else. Just because this works for me doesn't mean it's gonna work for you, right? Always ask. So, Brian is someone that isn't shy. Brian will show up to the classes and ask questions just like Jeff was, right? Brian is always asking questions in Discord. I keep telling you guys, like there's a correlation between someone that's struggling and asking for help versus someone that is struggling and just sitting quiet, right? If you struggle, ask for help. Spam Discord, right? We will never be mad at you for spamming and asking for help versus when you're struggling and you're just sitting quiet. And yeah, exactly, virus. If you have kids, 12th grade and 6th grade, almost just to start the school year, Ty. Yeah, exactly. Right? You have to put in the time and learn. Yep, in your free time, you have to put in the time and learn. Right? A long time ago, I learned to adapt my strategy to live to trade another day, developing my own strategy to tune out the noise. Exactly, Wes. Exactly. Let's go. My and succeeding at at this, Chris. Absolutely, absolutely. You have to put in the time and learn. It used to be a government worker's dream. Stay at yearly vacation, carry on. Yep. Yeah, $50,000 used to be enough. You know. Now, $50,000. Uh, yeah. You don't make it. They need to change the tax brackets. Because inflation. Like if you make 100,000, you need to pay like 10% tax. I'm kidding, by the way, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Crazy times. Crazy times. Let's go BTC. Previous. If you get into Wheeler at, uh, hmm, 6. Hmm. Okay, perfect. FRGT. Yep. La 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 la. Yeah, Tesh. Yeah, right. Again, I still think the market is potentially the hardest thing you can do, not because it's hard, because you're fighting against, the like yourself, and that is the hardest thing you could potentially do, right? All these beliefs that you've created over like the last however many years, you're fighting against that. So your mindset, right? BTC looks nice, guys. Very nice. Very, very nice. We need to get back above 60, 60, 60, 60. BM of work 6 months learning how to eventually yeah, bring me wealth. Let's go, carry on. Major resistance BTC, yeah. Major resistance. Yep. Oh, I see. Okay. Exactly, Wes. No, I think Pablo's found what he likes to do, and he just sticks with that, right? That should be your goal in the market. Your goal in the market is play around with everything when you start with smaller amounts of money, right? Don't go all in. Everybody wants to hit a home run. Everybody, like, we all find the market because of some home run, right? We were looking at AMC and it went up 2,000%. We're like, oh my goodness, I want to get this is easy. That's how, FFIE 5,000%. I want to join the market. So people come into the market with the wrong mindset. That's how they end up getting in trouble, right? But again, when you're new, you really just need to play around with smaller amounts and find the thing that's working for you. Some people like options, some people like futures, some people like the stonks, some people like large caps, some people like penny stocks, some people like the momentum stocks. Like it's all different. Um, so you have to kind of find where you fit and then study that. Right? Yeah, right. Some people don't think 10% is good enough. 10, 20% is not good enough for some people, right? Um, they just want to hit that 100% every single day. For some people, they're good with 10%. They do that every single day, easy monies. At the end of the year, they're smiling. Yep, exactly, Virus. I was going to look at BTC. BTC 59.5. Ooh, what a beautiful run, guys. What's a beautiful run on BTC, right? BTC's just done the same rubbish, hasn't it? Like this is nothing different. And like he said, it's approaching major resistance on the daily, right? Major resistance. So for everybody that was panicking for BTC, like, oh my goodness, but BTC go to the abyss, right? Look at the last 3 months for BTC. It's the same rubbish, right? This is why we drew this little thing at the bottom here because it just keeps bouncing off this level. It just keeps bouncing and bouncing and bouncing and bouncing and going back up and then back down and then back up. So I mean, is it going to be different this time? Who the hell knows? Hopefully, it can finally get back above 60 and do something good with itself. Because I think we're getting tired of this stupid range. That thing needs to do. Yeah. So again, it is looking good. It's always nice when it bounces. If you bought the dip on Bitcoin closer to 54, if you bought the dip closer to 54, you're smiling, right? You're smiling. Yeah. Just wasn't there? Oh yeah, there it is. Screenshot. Okay, sounds good. What happened? Do 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 do. Uh, okay, let me scroll to the bottom here. That's funny. Perfect. Uh, Cook BTC. No, BTC has the perfect, the perfect everything to cook over the weekend. Right? Markets are pumping. Trump is speaking about crypto on Monday. Blah blah blah. Like everything. So if it doesn't pump, then we could slap it on Monday. You easily achieve your goal of $100 a day in a year. There you go, Bunny. Yeah. These are people over. Like you just posted now, Virus. You tagged me. Oh, Jeff, I see your tag. Development 1.8. Crazy. Yeah. Uh, uh, I have 5 on BTC will break 55 by Saturday night, like back below 55. I don't think so. I don't think so. No, that would be ridiculous if yeah, we'll be at 55. No, I refuse to accept. Yeah, Jeff, I just saw that. Yeah, so you have to be over 55, Jeff. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good, virus. Uh, that's funny. No, I would be very surprised if Bitcoin was at 55 on Saturday. I'd be very surprised. Keep cooking BTC. Get back above 60. You slacker. Okay, sounds good, virus. Sounds good. Yeah, carry on. Yeah, just moving at the entire crypto market moving up. Yeah, that thing just got slapped, didn't it? Right. So I mean, it did bounce from that 670 all the way back up to the supply zone, right? So from 670, which we knew was support, back to $7 and 15 cents, which is the obvious supply, and then back to the abyss. So that's why sometimes when you see that resistance, just take the gains. Yep, I remember those days, Pablo. Dream Walker says, I'll take that bet. I take the bet. Yeah, Wheeler's getting slapped there. That was a good run, though. Took a small position at 934. Resistance at $10. Let me look. Is that SPY? Oh, damn. The S&P is at the highs of the day now? Sheesh. My goodness. Anyways, OMIC. Maynor, yes, of course. What's your question? What's your position? Yeah, $10 is your next resistance there. Yes, Dennis. So let me quickly zoom out though. I just want to see what the daily looks like. This stock is look great. Yeah, it's $10. Yep, it's $10 and then 10.50. So yep. That last run it had is right there, and it failed at $10 and then crashed all the way down. Obviously, so yeah, $10 is your next resistance. It looks really good though. This one looked really good in the morning too when we looked, and look at what it's done all day today. It's like simply just higher lows, higher low, higher hello, higher hello, higher low, and just higher highs. So good entry on this one for you, Dennis. Good play. Good job. Yeah, just again, you just be aware that you have resistance at $10. So the question is, are you taking profits or putting a stop loss? No, 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 no. And then I missed another question here about NITO. Again, if you have a question, guys, just ask me the full question, please. Otherwise, I ask and then I forget. Announces a reverse stock split September 17th. Oh, my days. So 14, 15, 16. So Tuesday? Really? Wow, 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 wow. They've actually confirmed that? Damn. Merlin is a disaster, guys. An absolute disaster. Absolute. There goes OMIC, right? $10 and then back to 965. So that's crazy. Again, so Mano, let me know what your question is for. Can you look at NITO? Like, what am I looking for? Right? Uh, Sheesh, what a disaster. Um, Mullen, look at that. Of course, I mean, what an absolute disaster, right? You can tell that that news is real because of the way the stock is crashing. Oh, did I miss it? Oh, okay. The news was posted a little bit higher. I just missed it. Yup, yup. This is why you stay away from garbage, you know? Oh, garbage. To a cash account line? Why? You wanted to short Mullen? No. Yeah. I remember the day on stream though that we tried shorting Mullen, or and we kept getting rejected. Mullen was at $14. Now it's at 14 cents. Can you imagine shorting Mullen at $14 and just keeping it? And then they do a split, and then your short average goes up to like $500 while the stock is at $10. You never have to sell Mullen. Mullen could be like your dividend cash account in a short position. Garbage. Bubble busted. Yeah. Yep. Uh, yeah. Maybe they unlocked a whole bunch of stuff, and then they're like, okay, let's unlock, and then let's do the split. Yeah. You never know with these guys and all the warrants, maybe, or secret offerings. Yeah, you never know. According to TradingView, yeah, that float is 138. Um, sheesh. Yeah, exactly. One for 100. This is the type of stuff that the SEC needs to get rid of. Like you shouldn't have a company that goes from like 10 cents back to the dollar range, and then back to 10 cents, and then splits, and then does that multiple times, and you're just screwing people at that point. And then they're gonna say, oh, but don't play crazy stocks, the market is a scam. No, you're a scam. Yeah, BTC still looks good. Yep, yep. Yeah, I know you can't just be an EV company. There has to be something else. That's why Tesla stands out, right? Tesla is not an EV company, right? So yup. Yup. And this is a question that we kept asking a long time ago, right? So think about Mullen, right? There's Mullen, there's Toyota, there's Chevy, there's Ford, right? These companies make a lot of money already. These companies have an amazing customer base, right? Some people buy Fords forever. Some people buy Toyotas forever. So if you think these guys wanted to go, if anybody like wanted to go into EV, why wouldn't they just go with these guys? So like, what the hell is Mullen doing? What the hell is all these brand new EV companies doing? Unless you make something special, right? Like unless you focus on like vans, maybe EV vans, or like some ridiculous like something. Really, West? Dang, why'd you sell it? Yeah, BLK? I don't know. Because they're busy fighting crypto instead. Uh, yeah, 24.2. Yeah. Oh, dang, I'm late. I'm late, guys. Oh, wow. Sheesh, I'm so late. Okay, I have to go do some one-on-ones. Ready? I would love to. Bitcoin is looking good, though. I want to see that thing break above 60Ks. Above 60. Crypto Live, BLK. BTC Live. I know, right, Wes? 500,000, $100,000 per share. See you in Discord, Tesh. Alrighty, guys. Again, don't forget to smash a like if you haven't already. Hit that subscribe if you're new to the channel. If you're not a member yet, what are you waiting for? Click the link at the bottom of the chat, the chat there from Nightbot. Um, if you're not a GOAT member and you're struggling, click the same link. Upgrade, come join us. Become a GOAT. Alrighty, all. Much love. Thank you, Oleg. Have a wonderful weekend. Bye for now. Again, we're just gonna continue in Discord, guys. We're not going anywhere. We're gonna keep talking about all of this stuff, right? And trashing Mullen, of course, right? So we're just hopping off so I can do some other stuff. But again, have a wonderful weekend, wonderful afternoon. Be safe, and see you guys in Discord. Alrighty, all. Much love and thrust. Again, smash a like if you haven't already, and all the other fun stuff. Trashing the trash, exactly. Okay, bye guys. Bye all.